This fat about to be gone, baby. This fat about to get sucked up, sucked out, swooped, slopped all up out of this stomach. I know plenty of women who have had surgery and had kids after, and they still look the fuck good. So nothing that worried me at first was like, okay, my family, what they gonna say, but I'm grown. Like, I don't need nobody telling me what I can and cannot do or what I should or should not do. Don't let nobody get into your head, because sometimes other outside influences will affect your decision as to what you want to do with your own body. So don't let people discourage you or try to make you change your mind or make you feel like you're doing something wrong. Girl, that's your body. You do what the fuck you want to do with your body and your money.
Pulling up, no Pirellis. Me and my girls, we hopping out them foreign things. Prime time, my nigga, my time. Tryna get at me, but wait, nigga, wait in line. We ain't come here for this, 'cause most of these bitches ain't built like this.
What's up, Princess Gang? It's your girl, Princess Leia. I'm back with another video. So, a lot of y'all have been asking me a lot of questions. I did put up a Q&A poll on my Instagram, basically opening up the floor for y'all to ask any questions that y'all have regarding my surgery. Before we get into this video, make sure y'all subscribe on this. Make sure you subscribe. Before we get into this video, make sure y'all subscribe. Damn, I cannot talk today. What is going on with me? Before we get into this video, make sure y'all smash on that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so y'all get my videos as soon as I drop. If you guys are interested in this journey, make sure y'all subscribe, because I will be dropping videos back to back on this channel, giving you guys all of my tea on this journey. I'm super duper excited. With that being said, I did get a lot of questions that I want to answer on camera with you guys. I figured this would be something interesting for y'all to just kind of like tune in with. So let's go ahead and get into the questions. Someone said, what scares you most about surgery? Honestly, I try not to be so negative about it. I try to always be positive, because I do deal with anxiety, and you know, if I keep telling myself that something's gonna go wrong, or you know, making myself scared about, you know, any little thing, then I feel like it's gonna carry on into my surgery, and I don't want any type of negative energy of that nature, you know, surrounding my surgery. Because sometimes when you put negative energy on things, it can tend to make things go wrong. I feel like the things that we worry about, the things that we're afraid of, are things that never really happen. It's okay to be, you know, cautious about things and to have some concern, because it is my life that, you know, that of course is involved, and things do go wrong in surgery. But I always try to keep a very level head, a very positive attitude, a very positive mindset. I pray. And I just, you know, just try to keep a very focused mind when it comes to the whole idea of surgery. I don't think I really have any fear. One thing that does maybe scare me, and I think this is just what everybody, this is just a natural way that anyone will feel going into surgery, is just the after pain, you know, the post-op pain that I'm going to have to undergo. But, you know, I have had both of my children natural, no medication. So I understand that anything that we go through physically is gonna hurt, and I'm gonna be in pain. The good thing about it is that I do have you know, medical options as far as medications and things like that that's gonna help reduce pain levels. So I'm not so much worried about that. It's just, you know, waking up, you know, in a whole new different, really in just a whole new different body, and not knowing how to react to just my surroundings when I first wake up. Because I hear like a lot of girls wake up and they get real like shocked, or like they're cold and they're freezing or whatever. So I just really have to just tell myself and program and train myself to just calm down. It's gonna be okay, you know, Yahweh got you, you're gonna look great. And you know, just be positive. I feel like a lot of people worry so much that it carries on into what's actually about to happen. So I'm not really scared. Do you think you chose a good doctor? Yes. One thing about me is I do heavy research. I do my due diligence on everything. I feel like the doctor I chose was more so about the way that he does bodies, because I want my body to look natural. You know, a lot of people might look at me and think that I already have a BBL. I do have a big butt, and a lot of people sometimes confuse that and think that I actually do have a BBL, but I don't. So I just want him to just kind of format. I sound like I'm talking about a freaking computer or something. No, that's not the word I want to use. I really want him to just work with my natural foundation, and I know he can give what I want. Like I said this in a previous video. The doctor that I chose, his goal is to focus on natural bodies. I think he can give me what I want without me even telling him. I mean, I do have wish pics and things like that, but I can actually show him like in person, even just by doing certain things with my body, like moving, you know, sucking in and just kind of moving my skin around. He can get the idea. I've seen him do it with other girls, you know, bodies and stuff like that. Everyone is different. Every girl's body is different, so some people are not going to get the same results. You might show your doctor a wish pic and they might not give you the body that you want. I don't care if they're the best doctor. If your body doesn't have the foundation to work with, it's an unrealistic goal to want a body, you know, like Nicki Minaj when you only weigh 102 pounds. Like, it's just not realistic. I chose a good doctor because, you know, he doesn't have any deaths. He's board certified. I just like his overall confidence. I watch videos, you know, with him speaking. And overall, like, I'm in a group, I'm in a girls Facebook group, and all of them have great things to say about him. So I just love that they say that he has very good bedside manners. You know, he listens, he's very polite, and he has a good sense of humor. So I want this procedure to be fun. I want to go into it feeling comfortable, and I feel like, you know, with his personality, he can make me feel, you know, he can kind of ease me and give me that comfort that I'm looking for. So it's not really, sometimes it's about the person, sometimes it's about the surgeon personally versus what they can do. Although I know he can do what I want, I still want somebody that I feel like is gonna make me feel like I'm a friend and not just some client that's about to go lay down on their table. But yeah, so I think I did choose a good doctor. Will you still want kids after a BBL? Do I want kids? Okay, so absolutely. I feel like a lot of people, they misunderstand the idea of having kids after you get surgery. So I know plenty of women who have had surgery and had kids after, and they still look the fuck good. Just like I know people who've had kids go right back down to their normal pre-pregnancy weight. It does not change. When I have kids, I lose a lot of weight. Okay, so I mean, I don't know if my body has changed since I last had kids, because that was 5 years ago. You know, women's bodies change as they get older. But me having surgery does not mean I'm cutting off my chances of having kids. You can still have children after a BBL. Now, people that worry about stretch marks and things like that, I mean, I already have stretch marks. My stretch marks are not going to go away. Surgery is not going to make my stretch marks go away. That's something that I have to work on myself. That's something that I have to, you know, work on in a more dermatology type of way. Surgery is not to fix my stretch marks. My stretch marks are going to always be there. So if that's a concern, oh, your body going to get messed up. My body's not going to get messed up, because my fat is my fat. I'm not getting anything injected in me. It's a natural process. My fat is going to grow how it's going to grow. Whenever my body gains weight, it's going to gain weight. Whenever my body loses weight, it's going to lose weight. So whatever I do in a pregnancy, it's going to reflect the same way it would as if I didn't have surgery. So either way, you're not doing anything to harm your body. Your stomach is going to get, if you normally have children and you go right back down to your pre-pregnancy weight, it's going to do the same thing once you have surgery. Because when they do lipo, all those fat cells are dead right here. So even more after you have surgery, it's going to go right back down. You get what I'm saying? So I think people get that idea kind of misconstrued, like, oh, you got surgery, but when you get pregnant, because I think people think of the fact that when you get pregnant, your belly is going to get big. But when your belly get big, it's going to go back down after pregnancy. You know what I mean? And when I go back down, I go back down. Like, my weight be gone. So it's just all about how your body is naturally in its natural state versus surgery. Surgery is not going to change anything about your body. As far as when you have children, that's just like somebody that gets breast implants, but they can still breastfeed. You can still breastfeed if you get breast implants. Not saying that's what I'm doing, but I'm just saying women that get breast implants can still breastfeed their babies. So your body doesn't change just because you get surgery. How long would it take for you to recover? So I'm expecting a 2 to 4 week recovery. I want to fully recover. I don't want to have any type of interruptions, you know, while I'm recovering. So I want to make sure that I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing to recover quicker. I am doing the cell saver, so that's supposed to help my recovery process a little bit better. It's supposed to make it a little bit faster. Not that I'm in any rush, because I don't work for anybody, so I'm not required to go and work a job or go sit down nowhere or whatever. My recovery is pretty much going to be how I want it to be. Now, as far as getting my full results, it is going to take up to 6 months to a year. And really a year, probably, that's just really like up to the max. But really 6 months. It's not going to take me 6 months to recover, but your body and your fat, the fat in your body is getting adjusted to its new environment. So it's going to take time to attach itself. And my body's going to go through a lot of different phases before it gets to that you know, to that look that I really want. I mean, I'm gonna get the look, but I have to stay in my faja, I have to stay in my garments before, you know, I can remove that to actually see my results and wear it out and let y'all see and everything. I have to be in my garments for at least 6 months. So I am going to completely full out do my my recovery to make sure that I get my full results. So yeah, but I'm not gonna be down for long. When I go to Austin, I'm gonna be there for 4 days, and then when I come back here, of course, you know, I'm still gonna be down and out or whatever, but it's probably gonna take me about 2 weeks to fully like be able to walk straight, get on my feet. I'm not gonna be doing no heavy lifting or doing nothing strenuous or nothing like that, but I will still be able to, you know, tolerate. I won't have no more pain. I can still function and move around and probably, you know, sleep more comfortably and things like that. How soon after will you start back working? Like I said, I don't work for anybody. I do YouTube, so I'll probably, like I said, this whole journey is going to be documented, so I'll be working while I'm in the process of my surgery. What does D-Flow really think about it? He is 100% supportive of my decision. He was there when I did my first consultation a couple of years ago. Actually, it was about 3 years ago. I was gonna get surgery 3 years ago, and he went with me. This is when I was big. I was smaller than this. He's 100% supportive of it, and I really appreciate him for that. He's gonna be my caretaker, so he's gonna be alongside me the whole time, helping me, taking care of me, making sure I'm good, making sure I'm eating, making sure I'm taking my meds, making sure I'm walking, making sure I'm, you know, everything that is required of him. He's gonna be there doing it. So of course, he's 100% of me being comfortable with, you know, my body. He's gonna love me regardless of if I'm doing it or not. It's like I say, it's 100% my decision, and he's 100% for what I'm doing. Anything that he or I do, we both support each other in whatever we want to do, to whatever we feel like we want to do to better ourselves. We always support each other in whatever that is. So of course he's with it. He's never said anything negative about it, and you know, he's excited like me. So what's your diet like before surgery? So I don't eat any pork, never did. I don't eat any beef. Currently I only eat chicken, barely eat turkey, but I eat chicken and salmon and lamb here and there. But I don't eat a lot of meat. I'm not a meat eater like that. Like I said, I never ate pork. I don't eat seafood like that. Well, I don't, only seafood that I do eat is like fish with which is like salmon and like probably like some tilapia. I feel like I eat a lot of pastas, which I know is the starch in the pasta is not so good. Salads, I eat a lot of salads. I'm trying to eat more fruits. I used to be a big fruit eater for real, but I definitely want to get back on eating more fruits. I do have fruits in the fridge. I'm probably gonna eat some today. You know, rice, beans, tacos, the hard shell tacos. I have a pretty healthy diet for the most part. It's just sometimes it's up and down. I didn't have a strict diet going into the surgery, but I am confident that, you know, everything with my diet is fine because I never had no health issues as far as dieting. It's just like at one point I was eating a lot of wings and fried foods and things like that because I was working from home, and you know, I gained a lot of weight just based on what I was eating, what time I was eating, and how much I was eating. Because I worked overnight, so like I was eating at night, like literally sitting down, laying down at my computer desk working, laying down eating. So it was just all bad for me, all bad. Okay, so oh yeah, and I drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of water and cranberry juice and pineapple juice. What's your weight, height, and BMI? That is a great question. So my height, I'm 5 feet and I'm 165 pounds. So my BMI right now is like at a 32 point something, which is perfect for my surgery. I just can't go anything past that. So I'm actually going to be taking my dietist tea, which is the 3 ballerinas tea. I'm going to be taking that starting today. So that way, you know, my weight, I'm kind of maintaining it. I'm not gaining nothing, and I'm only eating once a day now, and I'm drinking lots and lots of water. And I only have 4 days left until my surgery. So I'm really like, you know, crunching down on what I'm doing right now with my eating and everything. So how was it getting cleared for surgery? It was pretty easy. I found a place right here. It's a family practice. Well, they do like it's a family doctor, like your whole family can go there, so they do everything. And I went there, and I had a little issue, but it wasn't nothing that I'm gonna complain about because it was all fine, whatever. Mia didn't give me any problems or anything like that. But I was worried about my hemoglobin because my iron has always been low, but I was taking the Hemoplex and the Floridix prior, so I kind of felt like maybe it is a little up, but I'm not sure how up it is. So that worried me because my hemoglobin used to be like at a 9. So I did my labs. I went in there quick. It was probably like 10-15 minutes. I went in. I drank a lot of water the day prior, and the time leading up to my appointment. And they did all my blood work, everything that you know Mia requires, and they sent it over to my surgeon. Probably like a few days later, she called me and told me I was good. I'm clear. They're gonna send it over to my doctor and everything should be good. So then I got the email probably like that same day or the next day telling me that I had been cleared for surgery, but they recommend that they require that I get the cell saver. So like I said, I was gonna do the cell saver anyway, just because that's something that I felt like I needed personally, just because I want my recovery to be perfect. And yeah, so everything is fine with my clearance. Everything worked really good with that. Somebody said, one of my friends said, no question, just know I'm coming to see you when you're home. Hey, yay! I want my friends to come and see me because I'm not gonna be able to do nothing. I'm gonna be bored, probably doing my crossword puzzles, and I need company. I'm gonna need, because you know, at some point he's gonna get his son's gonna come here, so he's gonna be focused on that, and I'm just gonna kind of be lonely, probably losing my mind. I don't want to get depressed. So any of my friends out there, make sure you come and see me, bitch, because I'm definitely gonna need your company. Somebody asked how did it go. It hasn't happened yet, but I'll definitely let you know. Make sure you're staying in tune with the channel so y'all get all the updates, y'all get all the video vlogs and everything that is going to be happening pre-surgery and after surgery. What's your biggest concern, babe? Honestly, I don't have a big concern. I think it's just little things here and there. Like, I think one thing that really, because I don't know why, but I deal with anxiety a lot, and I think my main thing is just being prepared. Do I have enough of this? So I'm always in the group with the Facebook group with all of the surgery dolls. I'm always in there asking questions like, hey, do y'all think that this is too much, or do y'all think I have enough of this? And they're like, girl, that's way too much. I only use like 20. Like, girl, you gonna be good. Like, so I just want to make sure that I'm prepared, because like I'm not gonna have enough time to go back and get this or go and find this or order this. So I make sure like I'm on point with everything, and I've had enough time to get ready for this. So I just want to make sure everything is right. Another concern, I guess, is just, I don't know, just maybe just trying to adapt to the new body, because I feel like, well, I've heard a lot of girls say that, you know, it does get emotional. A lot of girls, when they wake up, they have doubts like, why did I do this? Or should have I done this? Or, you know, just little things like that. Like, they start having doubts. I don't think that I'm gonna have doubts, because I'm a real confident woman anyways. And I just feel like doing this it's just the boost that I needed. I don't know. I think it's just, I don't really have any concerns. Like, I don't know. I try not to worry myself too much, you know, and yeah, I can't really think of no concerns. Are you scared of the recovery? This is what scares me away. I'm not scared of the recovery. I think if you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing, there's nothing to be afraid of. Take your medicine, take your vitamins, drink a lot of water, make sure that, you know, you're managing your pain, and don't allow yourself to get into too much pain. Like, don't wait until it's too late. Like, make sure you're on point, or whoever's taking care of you, make sure that they know to give you your meds when it's time to give you your meds, and don't miss a beat. Like, always do that. Make sure you're walking, make sure you're circulating that blood so you don't get no blood clots. And in some way, a lot of this could be concerns, but it's not, because I know this is what I need to do, so I'm gonna make sure that I do it. Other than that, like, nothing really scares me away. This is something, like I said, I've been looking into this since 3 years ago. So all the way up until this point, like, I've been waiting for this. So there's nothing that scares me. Really, I've done my research. I feel good about it. And yeah, just know that you're gonna be good, and don't let nothing scare you away. Don't let people get into your head, because that was another thing that worried me at first. Was like, okay, my family, what they gonna say? But I'm grown. Like, I don't need nobody telling me what I can and cannot do, or what I should or should not do. Don't let nobody get into your head, because sometimes other outside influences will affect your decision as to what you want to do with your own body. So don't let people discourage you or try to make you change your mind or make you feel like you're doing something wrong. Girl, that's your body. You do what the fuck you want to do with your body and your money. Are you getting fat taken away and getting your body sculpted? Yes, ma'am, I am. This fat about to be gone, baby. This fat about to get sucked up, sucked out, swoop, slop, slopped all up out of this stomach, and it's going right into my ass. But no, I'm not getting it all in my ass though. I don't know how the whole little CC thing works. Like they do like 1800 cc's and all this. I don't know how that works, but I want the very minimum CC level. I don't want a lot of that fat into my ass because I already got ass, and I don't want to give off a fake body look. I don't want that. So y'all might not even really be able to tell that I had a major, like, serious surgery, because I'm gonna look normal, but y'all just gonna know that this stomach is definitely about to get snatched the fuck up, because baby, it's time for this stomach to go. Somebody asked me, are you ready for this? Yes. Oh, and back to that question, is my body getting sculpted? Yes. The top of my butt, like I said, I'm shaped like a bean bag, a Buick truck, and I need to get this up here. It need to get fixed. I want it to smoothly transition, nice and smooth, and not look like a goddamn cereal box. Like my baby told me I was built like a cereal box. Like she really told me that. I was like, really? Okay. But anyway, so yeah, no longer it's gonna be cereal box. It's gonna be very much given, you know, a little smooth, little slope, like a Beverly Hill or something. You know, girl, I don't know, child. Are you ready for this? Yes, I am definitely ready for this. Are you nervous? I think nervousness is a natural emotion. It's a natural feeling, and yes, I am nervous, but I'm more so excited and just ambitious about it. So yeah, I'm a little nervous, and maybe I'll get a little bit more nervous when I'm actually in the surgery room and getting prepared, when they marking my body up, but I'm gonna be rejoicing inside. But yes, you guys, so I appreciate all of the questions. If y'all have any other questions, make sure y'all comment below. I'll feel free to answer them anytime I can. I love y'all so much. If you like this video, make sure y'all give it a thumbs up, and I'll see y'all in my next freaking video. So the next video, hold on, what day we on? Today is Friday. We got 4 more days. Oh my god. So I'm definitely gonna be uploading every day until then. So y'all stay tuned, because it's gonna get crazy. Woo! Bye y'all.
Pretty girl gang. Pretty girl gang. If you are not bad and don't get it back, then you cannot sit with us. Let me hear you say, pretty girl gang. Pretty girl gang. If you don't spend cash, then don't grab a glass, but you cannot sip with us. Let me hear you say, pretty girl gang. Pretty girl gang. All of my bad bitches. Pretty girls. Let me hear you say, pretty girl gang. Pretty girl gang. 'Cause most of these girls is average, and me and my girls, we the baddest. Pretty girl gang. All of my girls, they pretty.